It's a sad day in the PlayStation Nation to see some great people leave PlayStation. You know, we had Jack Tretton and guys like that back in 2013. You know, they were running, Adam Boyes, yeah, as well. Like, you know, there was a lot of really cool people running PlayStation back like 10 years ago, 2012, 2013. Unfortunately, they kind of just left, stopped right there and just walked away, whatever have you. So it's sad to see that USP Shuhei Yoshida is going to be leaving Sony. And he's been there since like the development of the original PlayStation and has been fundamentally one of the best the best personality in all of like Sony that has actually been, you know, facing the players, facing gamers, actually talking to us directly through stuff like podcasts, for example. He's been at lots of different places. He's been an incredibly good figurehead for PlayStation for such a long time. Granted, he's taken more of a back seat since Sony had actually restructured a little bit of their PlayStation arm, and he took a bit more of a back seat back in 2019 in order to focus more on bringing on indies to the PlayStation. And ultimately, there were some extremely good indie games that have now come through thanks to him. And while he's leaving PlayStation, he still wants to stay in the gaming industry. And it's really one of those cases of like all good things have to eventually come to an end. If you've been part of the PlayStation Nation for long enough, you will know this man. There is no way in hell you would not know who Shuhei Yoshida is. There is just absolutely no shot that you would not know who this man is. He is a man, he is a myth, he is a legend. And I can only say positive things about him as someone who has never met him but knows him through just like the interviews that he's done, the podcast that he's been on. He is a man that has a good head on his shoulders when it comes to running PlayStation to some extent. I can't remember if he's ever actually been like the head of PlayStation first party, but he's been around that level of knowledge and experience that he's largely been in for the most part. But there's one phrase that he said that really kind of, I guess, hits home, and I kind of don't believe him a little bit. He says, let's actually start from the beginning. So he says, "I have an announcement to make," Yoshida said. "I'm leaving Sony Interactive Entertainment on January 15, 2025. It's like announcing the launch of a new game. Something I haven't done for a long time," he added. And then he says, "PlayStation is in really good hands." Yoshida continues, "I thought, okay, this is my time." I am not convinced that PlayStation is in good hands. I think PlayStation has messed up a lot in the past few years. Granted, they haven't screwed up enough to the level that somehow Microsoft's Xbox didn't happen to overtake, which has me very, very concerned for the Xbox console in particular. But without a shadow of a doubt, this is a man that will forever be revered under the banner of PlayStation. Everyone, again, like I said, who's been around the block when it comes to PlayStation, especially since the very beginning, will know who this man is. There is, without a shadow of a doubt, that if you are a true PlayStation fan, you will know this man. So, I just kind of wanted to share this really, really sad news that Shu is in fact leaving after nearly 32 years at PlayStation, and it just sucks, man. It really, really does suck to know that he's going to be leaving. It really, really is unfortunate. And beloved, I think, is certainly a word that I would use to describe him. This is, again, the type of video that I'm making right now for Shu, I can't say a lot of people could ever actually make on the Microsoft side of Xbox. For Nintendo, 100% people could make that sort of video, because there's a lot of very good heads at Nintendo that, if they were to leave, would be absolutely massive. And so Shu, for us on the PlayStation side, is absolutely like Sakurai leaving Nintendo is the equivalent of Shu leaving us. It's just, we could not imagine the platform without this man. So yeah, with all that being said, I've kind of said my piece. The man, the myth, the legend. I have nothing but positive things to say about this guy. Let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. If you have any, memories of, Shu and what he's done. Like he was a part of, like, say for example, that how to borrow a PlayStation 4 game from a friend. That meme video still resonates with a lot of people, especially when, like, the Xbox One was trying to be like, oh, you need to log into the internet at least once per day in order to be able to keep your games. And ultimately that's kind of what ended up happening in the end, but you cannot say that wasn't a exceptionally good dunk on the competition during that time. So yeah, with all of that being said, let me know what you guys think about all of this in the comments below. Like the video, like it, subscribe to the channel. I'm aiming for 500 subs by the end of next year. And with all that being said, I do upload every day, so I'll see you guys tomorrow.